Hey there, it's Max, and this is the final slides for the overlapping chunks module. The overlapping chunks module is pretty small. We do the one tcache exercise, but I think it's enough to get the point across. At the end of the day, we're corrupting the size of a chunk. We are getting it back in our hands when it's corrupted to allocate over a section of memory that is bigger than it actually should be, and then we're causing havoc, which is the fun part. I brought this up briefly before when we were talking about it, but there are other variations of this attack where you corrupt the size and it does some pretty funky things. So the fast bin has validations on the next size and the next size, so you have to bypass that. The unsorted bin has validations on that as well. Mmap chunks have no validations, but it's kind of extra tricky for other reasons. But we talk about mmap chunks later in this course, which I think is pretty fun. And then there's the shrinking to overlap chunks, which also kind of has a similar taste to the null byte overwrite. There's really cool Google Project Zero post where they just use a null byte overwrite on the size to cause a lot of havoc. But there's also this heap exploitation article that talks about the shrinking overlap. That's pretty cool as well. But we're not going to discuss that technique in this course. They're fairly similar and kind of happen only in convoluted scenarios. So not my cup of tea as much. So I think that's it. I think that's the end of this module. Thanks for going through. See you in the next one.